Guten Abend und herzlich willkommen zum One-on-One, dem Expertengespräch von MeinGeld TV bei den Lippe Awards in Frankfurt. Ich begrüße heute Abend ganz herzlich Herrn Poulsen. Er ist verantwortlich für den deutschen Markt bei Jyske Invest. Guten Abend, Herr Poulsen.
Guten Abend.
Mr. Poulsen, Jyske Invest has won the Lippe Awards, Germany, in the category Best Small Asset Manager, the second time in a row. What are the key features of your successful business model?
Well, since it's an overall prize, meaning that there's a lot of quality in our different funds, whether you're talking the mixed funds, the equity funds, or the bond funds. So this is an award giving to our philosophy within Jyske Invest and the processes that we are working towards. And we are an active manager, and we believe in managed portfolios. So these things in a combination is very important for us as a fund manager.
Mr. Poulsen, how are you placed actually in the German markets?
At the moment, the German market is one of our focus markets. It's a core market for our business internationally. So we are trying to put a lot of efforts within the German market and trying to make a push at the moment. And we're doing this because we feel that we have some funds that are very good for the marketplace. We have some allocation funds that have done very well, and we also have some equity and fixed income funds. So actually we feel that the German market is very well for us. It fits perfect to our business.
Mr. Pauls, regarding your Danish bonds funds, what is investment philosophy and why do you think that it suits especially to German investors?
Well, the Danish bond fund is also active managed, and it's a managed portfolio, even though it's a fixed income, and you will not have a lot of return on the portfolio. But it's again about capital preservation, and in these days, in these volatile days where you don't know what will happen tomorrow, you've got China. There's a lot of things happening in China. You've got the Brexit from the UK. You've got the oil crisis, so there's a lot of dangers around. And that's why we feel that when you take the volatile circumstances into consideration, that the Danish bonds fits perfect for the German market. If you see at the yields at the Danish government bonds, you'll get an excess return compared to the German government bonds. So the Danish bonds is a very secure instrument and exposure if you want some security and capital preservation. And then I have to tell you a little story about the Danish bond market, because the Danish mortgage bond market is based on a balanced principle, meaning that you as a borrower, you borrow the bonds from the mortgage institution who sells it to the investors, and that could be, for example, some pension funds, some insurance companies, and some asset managers, as Jyske Invest. And then the investors transfer the money to the borrower, and then he can buy his house, or the business can buy its real estate, and you can maybe have a summer house somewhere at the sea, and all this, the borrower then pays some interest and some fees to the mortgage institution. And we have never seen a default within the system. And the system has worked since 1797. Never an investor default. So the Danish mortgages are very secure instruments to use.
Thank you.